Billings resident Wes Nelson and his truck Big Red brought home the top prize in the History Channel's Truck Night in America this past Saturday.
Now, the show is a truck versus terrain competition in Georgia that features customized trucks from across the country. Q2's Jenny Fick has the story.
I've been watching this little show called Truck Night in America. It's a little redneck show with real people and real trucks competing down in Georgia. And they had a nationwide call out on Facebook. A friend of mine said, well, you got a pretty good truck. You should try out for that.
So his friends pulled out all the stops to get his truck competition ready. They watched last year's episodes to get an idea of what to prepare for.
I put an electric fan on it, so if I got into heavy water, I could shut the fans off and not flood the motor. My friend Ed came over and we built speaking of flooding, we built a system to flood the windshield with water, because if you can't see, you can't race, and it's real muddy. It's in a swamp. One of the owner of Glass Specialists came to my house and treated all of my windows on the truck with this super slick film stuff. So if the mud had hit it, it'd just fall right off.
Now he and Big Red were ready to compete.
The truck's a war horse. You know, it's the one horse you can go to the stable and you can absolutely count on.
Though Truck Night aired on the History Channel, Wes didn't compete for the notoriety.
Friend John Fuchs was in a really bad accident in Shepherd last year where crashed. They blew a tire out, which put him into the ditch, which put him into a violent roll. Him and his father were both ejected from the truck, and his father died, they've been lifelong friends.
He decided to win it for John.
He broke his neck, he broke his back, he ruptured his spleen. It was just a disaster. And he is recovered now. He's back in fighting form now. He's doing well, and he's working again. Everything's cool. But yeah, I just figured they could use that towards their medical bills. So.
Big Red had never let him down before.
I took my wife on our first date in this truck 28 years ago. We've just done everything in that truck.
And the truck came through. Wes and Big Red won the Truck Night in America competition. In Billings, Jenny Fick, MTN News.
Pretty fun.
Big Red, huh?
Big Red. You can watch the full episode online at the History Channel website.